Ragnarok Origin. Ragnarok Origin. Ragnarok Origin. Download. 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 Ragnarok Origin. Ragnarok Origin. Ragnarok Origin. Download.
Hello, adventurers watching the live stream. Welcome to the Ragnarok Origin Tour Cup, the grand final for the Latin America region. I'm Sagara and I'm here with.
Nikki, good evening, everyone. I'm super excited once again. It's a pleasure to be here. This is the grand final. Sagara already mentioned that. How are you feeling, Sagara?
Oh, I'm feeling super excited because these two teams they did not come here by any fluke. They were the favorites to be here since day one, and I'm really looking forward to actually see them fight against each other.
Wow, and here we have on the screen what everyone is fighting for, the Thor Cup Season 1 at NA server, your trophy with the golden Marine Gladiator together with this Mjolnir hammer as your how do you say this? Is this the
It is a
logo
small,
or
it is a small pin with the logo of the tournament.
oh okay,
But
okay.
look at this trophy. I'm super jealous of the winners that are going to get this trophy because it looks gorgeous.
Mhm.
Well, I just saw the Odin Cup reward and it looks amazing as well. So I'm really looking
Mhm.
forward to see which how this one from the Thor Cup is going to look like. I know a lot of players is going to share on Discord or even on WhatsApp groups, and
Yes. For
I
sure
want
they're
to.
gonna flex it. I mean,
They will. They will.
you also have your own title. You were able to be at top 16, so it's all right. But no worries, guys. It's not just our players who'll get a piece of the prize, but also our viewers, dear adventurers. Please share the live stream because once we reach 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000 viewers, we will be having different concurrent viewer event milestone rewards from enchanting coin of chess to Binding Gem 3 and the Chaotic Card Fragment which Sagara wants.
Yes, I do. I still need one. I hope to get a good card tomorrow
Mhm.
because it's going to be the reset. But if I get another one, it's going to be even better. So please, guys, share to your friends, share this stream to everyone because if we get the 3K, we're gonna get some pretty good rewards.
Yes. So I hope that we reach the 3K concurrent viewer event. Especially this is the grand final. So let's spice things up. Let's hype it up. Share it to Discord, WhatsApp, to your wall. Share it to your friends while you're having your dinner. I believe that you'll have the War of Imperium later on, right?
Yes, we do. So do not worry about the War of the Imperial, guys, because the tournament is going to be finished before the War of the Imperial starts.
Yes.
So you can watch this, and then later on you can even play the way. I'm gonna play the way as well because this week is a new week and is going to be a new month for us on the War of Imperial, the new mode, which I forgot the name,
Mhm.
but it is super good as well.
All right. So those are the things that we need to do for this evening. And as we step closer to our tournament, I'm just so excited. I watched the previous match between Freedom and Sadamam, and I believe that Freedom advanced here at our grand finals. And you mentioned that before, right? These two teams. Oh, hold that thought because we have our first code of the evening. That's ROO Thor Finals Day.
Yes, so we're gonna get 500 diamonds, 10 super cookies, and we're gonna get 5 high XP books. And
Mhm.
guys, everyone need to get this code because we are running low in pet books because we need that to level up our Nebula. So if you did start that or if you are aiming for that 100 level, you need to use this high end and high XP pet book. So don't miss out this code and we're gonna have I think we're gonna have 5 or 6 more codes throughout the show, so don't miss any because all of them are going to be amazing.
Yes, this is just code number one. We have a lot of codes to be given tonight, especially this is the grand finals. Once again, I hope that we hit our concurrent viewer milestone reward. So keep on sharing the live stream. And as we draw near to our tournament for the evening, I've mentioned that these two teams, they've come a long way. And later on, we will review the mechanics and the rules for Thor Cup finally for the grand finals. If ever you guys doesn't know how Thor Cup is being played. We will be reviewing that in a couple of bit. But now let's talk about their journey, Freedom and Merge P4. You mentioned that these two teams, they are the crowd favorite.
Yes, they are. And but I think before we start talk about them, we need to go and talk about the battle rules. So this is a best of seven, guys, which means the first team that wins four matches, they will be the the champion. Né?
Mhm.
And well, for how exactly is going to work? So all the players from both teams need to enter the lobby prior the match starts because everyone needs to be ready. And the maps for the matches 1, 4, and 7 they are fixed, which means we already know what map they're gonna play for the first, for fourth, and seventh map, which is going to be the death match. And after that, the system will automatically scatter the things and then select the mode and formation. So except for these three maps that we already know, all the others one is going to have a pick and ban phase. So the team that is going to pick first is going to also deploy their team first. And as soon as they do that, the second team, the enemy, is going to deploy their composition as well. So for the second, and for the third map, it's very important for you to actually understand and try to predict what kind of composition the enemy is going to bring so you can actually bring something better. You can even try to send your secondary team or even your primary team to win and do something different. And as soon as the teams are confirmed, we still have 30 seconds before the match starts so you can actually see who you are facing.
Yes, and continuing what Sagara is mentioning a while ago, matches 147, they're fixed and it's going to be team deathmatch. He already mentioned that, and I know everyone already know that, but it's just a couple of a refresher to everyone, especially who just tuned in to our live stream tonight. Matches 2, 3, and 5, that's going to be whatever map the other team will be choosing, and the opposing team will then be countering the lineup since the lineup of the team who will be choosing the map has a disadvantage when it comes to lineup because it will be shown to the opponent. So that's the catch here. You might be getting the map, but the downside is your lineup will be revealed. And on the other hand, you won't be choosing the map, but the good side is that you'll be able to counter the lineup of your opposing team. Especially tonight, this is going to be the grand finals. Everyone needs to be like putting all of the strategies that they have that they've been keeping up until this point, and they need to go all out for this evening. So between 2 minutes to 30 seconds and 1 minute of 50 seconds before the match will be allocated to team A, leader will be selecting the map, and then the next timing will be the leader of the opposing team will be doing their deployment or their formation or their lineup. Sagara mentioned it could be their team one, it could be their team two. It depends upon their strategy and what they want to play on particular maps. And talking about maps, later on, we will be showing you the 4 different maps here at Thor Cup. We will be showing you guys what's the difference between these maps and what's the catch, what kind of lineup could be a good lineup for each map and also job as well. So later on, we'll be showing you that. But what's good here is that each player can be deployed thrice. Again, only 3 times. And then there's only duplicate, just 2 duplicates of job can be deployed in each map. So no more. I mean, you can deploy less, but you cannot deploy more than 2 duplicates per job class. So later on, we'll be showing you guys the maps and of course who the lineup, the teams who made it this far from top 32 down to our top 2 here at the grand finals.
Yes, you're right, and I'm really looking forward to see what kind of maps they're gonna bring here because they do have their favorite maps. And but there is one specific map that as soon as we have it on the screen and we're gonna be talking about it, none of this thing. Now we have you have it on your screen. So the first map is the death match, which is your regular PvP. It is 5 against 5. All members has 3 lives,
Mhm.
or you can even either win by killing all of them, killing all three
Mhm.
lives from each member, or you can win by using some kind of strategy and hold until the time expires. So usually when two top teams are facing, it's not about the killing, but about the timing. So you sometimes you only need to kill one player and then stay alive. But
Mhm.
when we are talking about these two teams, I think they will go all in, and they will probably go to the all the lives. So they're gonna try to get the 25 lives of the enemy. So the second map is the card contest, which is the favorite for both teams. So we're gonna be talking about the strategy. We're gonna be talking about the composition later on. But have this in mind, guys. This map is probably going to get picked today because both team are very good at it. The third map is the one that I want to see today because none of these teams did play this map throughout the elimination match, and this map can go out for any team, especially because of Freedom has two assassins. Actually, they have three assassins, but they can
Wow.
fill up do two of them here and just focus on the coins, and maybe they can surprise the merge Frontera 4 if they go for the blood and gold. And the last one is the shapeshift ops, which can be the a map that is going to be showing today. We saw Sanaman using to play against Freedom, and they actually won against them. They played really well on this one. They were able to use an assassin to just keep getting the scrolls, the MVP scrolls. In the meantime, we have two very strong hyper carry, just focus and getting some kills. So all the maps you can use a lot of strategy, but I would say the Carte contest is the main focus today because they are for both teams they are the favorite map.
Yes, and talking about map, here is the roadmap of what happened since the top 32 from four different divisions merged P4 and Freedom, finally reaching our top two teams of all the top 32 teams who made it this far. Merge P4 and Freedom, who will be our grand champions, our first ever Thor Cup champions. Who will it be? And in a couple of minutes, we'll be showing you guys game number one. I mean, these two teams, they deserve to be here. Their journey is not that easy. They've battled against different teams, different storylines has emerged from these two teams, Merge P4 and Freedom. And finally, in just a couple of moments from now, we are about to show you guys who will be our first ever Thor Cup grand champions. I feel like it's really good to hear to be crowned as the champions, whoever it is between Merge P4 and Freedom. They definitely deserve the title. And yeah, it's bragging rights. And with that,
It
let's
is.
introduce our players.
So you have it now on your screen, the players from both teams, guys. So on the left side, we have the Merge Frontera 4. We have Linsanity as the main DPS on Warlock. We have Salmonella, two Lindellas, and Amaber as the High Priest. We also have Jojo, which she'll be playing the Warlock as well, but she usually go for a secondary DPS build. She's not usually the main DPS here. And then we have two Rangers, which is the difference here between the Merge Frontera 4 against the Freedom. They play with two
Mhm.
Rangers, and on the other side, they have nothing. So
Well,
before we keep talking,
yes, let's show them the videos of our players for this evening.
yes, let's do that. So the first team is the Merge Frontier 4. We have Insanity, as I mentioned, Warlock. We have Jojo, also another Warlock. We also have Sushi, a Ranger. We have Amaber, Archbishop. We also have Skia, the strongest mechanic in Frontera 4. Salmonella, Archbishop as well. Two Lindellas, Archbishop, Shadow, Guillotine Cross. Minabel, the strongest ranger in Frontera 4, and Ivitel, the star of this team. So this is the merge Frontera 4 from the Frontera 4 server.
Yes, and we will be showing you guys this monumental moment for their team. Out of 32 teams, they managed to be here at the top two, just waiting for our grand finals to officially begin. Look at how their swag is with that set. Definitely looking good. right now
Yes,
together with
yeah.
everyone. Everyone wants to have this set and it looks good on them. So they're flexing. They're flexing on us. So yeah, Ava Bear, that Archbishop, very tanky, really
Mm.
good when it comes to sustain. Really knows how to position himself well, especially together with Ivital. I remember this duo, they're unbeatable.
Yes, they are. They usually play together.
And
Well,
now we have Freedom, Nakia, their Archbishop, Lux, Archbishop as well. Divine Wiz, Warlock, Halo, Archbishop again. Mukamito, their GX, Persephone, Archbishop. Oh, they have four. Helios, their Warlock. Adonis, I've heard a lot about him. Evil Child's Guilting Cross as well. Oh, they have three GX and four Archbishop. So I believe that they're gonna assign one Archbishop to their main DPS. So let's just find out later on. I believe you already witnessed this during the semifinals, but here we have Freedom also having their piece of the spotlight with their swag.
yes, you're right. And one thing that is very important to notice, but Freedom is the only team that plays with four
Yeah.
archbishops. So they always going to have two archbishops in any match they're gonna play.
Oh.
And all of them has some different builds. All of them are
Mhm.
different in the play style as well. So
Mhm.
the main priest that we need to keep an eye is Persephone because she
Ooh.
has Maya. So every time they're gonna face
Wow.
Insanity, she needs to play against Insanity because she's the main weapon against her. Insanity is super strong.
Reflect,
And
reflect.
exactly. But if you reflect her, she can do anything. And now we have the composition again, guys. We have, as we mentioned, we have Insanity, Jojo, Sushi. Actually, Sushi is a rune knight tonight. So it looks like he
Yeah.
swapped his job. And he probably
Yeah.
changed just specifically for this one. And well, let's see what kind of build he's going to bring. If he's going to bring the spear build, if he's going to bring the sword build. But remember, guys, this guy was playing sniper and he was using the
Yes.
auto attack build because of the Doombringer accessory, which is very OP at the moment. And there is one fun fact here, guys. There are two players that did die on the elimination match yet, and both of them play for the Merge Frontera 4, which is Skia, the lowest power in the whole finals, is one of that did die yet, and the other one is the High Priest Tulin Dallas. So let's see if they will finish the tournament with any death.
Flawless. Let's see if they're
Exactly.
gonna have this as a flawless victory, or will Freedom be able to at least get a kill out of Skia and Tulindelas? These two, they're very tanky. They're really good when it comes to positioning, especially Skia at cart contest. I remember Skia just aiding the cart and contesting it and having it move. She's his, I don't know his gender, sorry. His He's very tanky. Is Kia very very tanky? So let's find out later on. And now we are showing you Team Freedom. We have Freedom here, Nakia, Zox, Divine Wiz, Nilo, Mukamito, Persephone, Helios, Adonis, Evil Charles. You mentioned Persephone is an archbishop to look out for. Definitely gonna look out for Persephone. And the difference here is that they don't have a mechanic. They also don't have a ranger, but they do have for Archbishop, which only goes to show that they don't want to die. They don't want to die. And they want to capitalize on their main damage dealer. They want to protect whoever that main damage dealer it is, whether it's Freedom or Divine Whis or our two Guillotine Cross here, Adonis, Evil Childs, or even Mukamito and Helios. I think that's their synergy of their team.
Yes, you're right. And one thing that is very important to notice is as well is that Adonis is the highest power in the whole game here from
Wow.
Latin America. I think there is only two players above 800k, and he's already on 830k. So he's super super strong. And if you don't play correct, if you do not use safety wall against it, he will one shot you. And sometimes he will even have a support of a bound from a priest, so his damage is going to increase even more. So we need to keep an eye on him because he's definitely one player that we want to watch and we want to see him perform especially because he's going to play against one of the favorite assassins in the whole game as well, which is Ivital. So players is always asking who is the best, and today is going to be the day for them to show who is the best here.
So that's one thing to look out for aside from these two teams, Adonis and Ivital. But of course, there's also Shadow and the rest, especially
Mokamitu, X. Yes, they are very, very
Sushi.
strong.
I'm very I'm very surprised that Sushi last minute. I don't know if this is a last minute change of job, but it's really hard to to transition from one job to another, especially it's a different job. Although I mean, both of them are like DPS, but it's really hard to play from range to melee. So let's find out how Sushi will adapt, especially for game number one. This is team deathmatch, guys. To everyone that's currently watching, this is team deathmatch. This is already fixed, right?
Yes, you're right. So every time that we see the deathmatch is because it's a fixed map. So we're gonna have deathmatch for the first, for the fourth, and for the last match if you're gonna get there, which is the decider. So it's very important that you actually know how to play this one and you have a very strategic composition to play this. And as you can see on your screen, the guys from the Merge Frontera 4 is sending their A team. So they're sending the strongest players, their strongest composition, because they want to show them they can win this. And looks like the guys from the Freedom is not going to send their A team. They are sending Persephone, which we already mentioned, she has the Maya, but it looks like the A team is not going to play the first match.
Wow, this is a different strategy for both of them.
Yes.
For Merge P4, they're gonna start really impactful. They wanna start with full fire on. On the other hand, for Freedom, they are starting with their team 2, which is really different attack, or I mean a different
Approach, actually.
approach. Yes, so I'm really puzzled right now, which is also good. I think this is also a good they're gonna conserve their players, the deployment count of their team 1, and they're gonna also wanna conserve them from the later games. So I think this is really interesting.
It
Definitely
is. It is.
interesting.
Well, Sadaman just did the same thing against them and it actually worked. So they're gonna apply the same
Oh,
strategy against the Merge Frontera 4. And now we are already in the game, guys. And we are just following the guys from the Merge Frontera 4. Let's see what is the strategy here. Usually players just keep using the Oblivion on the first.
yes.
You can see they already dropped one Oblivion, and you can see that Sanity is already stacking up his book because she wants to burst someone here. And you can see someone just miss a huge red statue here, and Sanity is getting hit by the red statue as well. So let's see what is the next movement. And you can see the assassin Ivital is already coming for them, and you can see that Skia is also going for them, and she's using Axe Boomerang to break everyone there because it looks like she's using her ship, the airship build, which is very, very different. And now for the first blood, you can see that Ivital already got the sniper, and then Lisandro just got evil child as well.
Wow. Nice sustain coming from all of our Archbishop, but unfortunately, Nakia will be the first one who's gonna go down here. Insanity already killed someone. It's gonna be 2, but will be resurrected 15-13, and the fight is not ending. Linsanity going into the middle of the stack. They're going up against Evil Childs, but still, Evil Childs will be sustained. Let me take it back as it's gonna go down. Nakia too is gonna go down. This is not looking good as Nakia is one source of their resurrection. So they need to actually still sustain the other Archbishop.
Yes, but they need to play together because they are too scattered now. Now that they lost 1 or 2 players, but they need to regroup again. But you can see that Lysandra is still getting killed by Freedom, and she got killed by Persephone as well. So she needs to aim all the other players except Persephone. And it looks like even though Evil Charge died 5 times, she was getting rested because of the 2 priests.
Yes. Finally, someone's gonna go down, and that is the end of our game number 1. That was really fast for Merge P4, but still, it's not that, I don't want to say not that impactful for Freedom, especially they did not deploy their Team 1 for this match. So, You mentioned that they probably got the strategy from Sadamam from their previous match. So I think it's a hit or miss. And for it's a hit or miss for their team. Unfortunately, they missed it, which will be a victory for Merge P4. So this will be 1-0 for our series. But don't you worry, guys. This is just game number one. This is a best of seven series. We're starting really how do I say this? It's not I mean, I don't want to say it's starting off really slow, but at least for Merge P4, they gave out their A team, their best team, and they got 1 point.
Yes, I think we can have a lot of information based on only this match, guys. We already saw how the main team from the Merge Pantera 4 is fighting. So you could
Mm-hmm.
see the mechanic Skia is using a very different build, which is the fall build. She always go up on the airship and just keep breaking everyone. And this build
Yeah.
is super effective if you want to apply some crowd control and if you want to break the gears. But on the
Yes.
downside, if she dies, well, she'll have a really hard time coming back because she needs to use the three
Yes.
machine again. Another thing that is very important to mention, even though the Freedom guys sent their beating, they were actually hold their own because of how well the priest was playing. You could see
Yes.
that Evil Child died 5 times, but he was getting resurrected all the time, so he did lost his 3 lives. So he was able to come back and actually try to do something here. We're gonna check the damage later on, and we're gonna see how well the guys from Freedom was able to do. But the guys from the British Frontera 4, they just did their homework, they sent their best team, and they were able to win. They did die a single time, except for Linsant that got killed one by Reflect, and another one, if I remember correctly, was Freedom, the one that actually
Mm-hmm.
got her. But they
Yes.
played really well, and well, let's wait for the stats so we can actually see what exactly happened then.
Yes, they're being resurrected, so you really want to target the Archbishop of Merge P4 if you want to have a point in that matchup for another team that match later on our round number 4. So what transcended there is that you mentioned that they are scattered, they're all over the place. Team Freedom is all over the place. That is because the Insanity and Skia and also Ivital, they are trying to go for the backlines and aiming for the support, which is Nakia. They've been killing Nakia, and once Nakia is down, it's just so hard for Freedom to actually come back. You mentioned that also for Skia, it's a double-edged sword. You know, Skia can destroy the formation of Freedom, but if it retaliates towards against Skia, then it Skia would be really having a hard time to go back to their stack and regroup. So later on, you mentioned also that we will be showing you guys the stats, what happened there, kills, deaths, assists, and who is our MVP. So in a couple of moments, we're just settling down our players, having them relax a bit and re-strategize, especially for Team Freedom. They need to have the momentum. In this kind of tournament, you want to have the momentum up to your sleeves. You want to have that, and you want to keep on capitalizing on the momentum and have a roll at it. Especially now, Merge P4, they have 1 point, and that's already a huge advantage for a best of seven series.
It is, but I don't think the guys from Freedom are really concerned about this one
Yes.
because I think they were just looking for information to see what kind of build these guys are using, what kind of
Mm.
formation they're gonna try to do, and you can see that this start was quite even. They were
Yes.
just trying to use the Oblivion and just trying to use the red statue,
Mm.
but was not really effective. And now on your screen, you can see the damage dealt. You can see that
Mm-hmm.
Insanti was actually the main damage dealer here. She was able
Mm-hmm.
to deal more than 20 million damage. In the meantime,
Wow.
Ivitel was the one that was actually getting the kills. So even
Mm-hmm.
though he dealt way less damage, he got 10 kills here and did die a single time. And on the
Mm-hmm.
side of the Freedom guys, we could see that Freedom got 1 kill, Persephone using the Reflect got one, and also
Mm-hmm.
Divine Wizard got one. Yeah, it was by the end we could see the Divine Wizard was actually using the book, which is the
Mm-hmm.
main skill from the Warlock, and she was also able to kill Insanity. So great job by
Well,
them.
that's just game number one. Do not lose hope, especially to the viewers right now that's watching that are a fan of Team Freedown. That's a perfect chance for you to cheer on your favorite team. Drop it at the comment section. Again, we're running a milestone reward, but hold that thought. Another reward here. We have Thor Cup S1 Finals. Just type it at the redeem code section at in-game. Thor Cup S1 Finals. You'll get 500 diamonds and also optional statue box D times 2 and storage voucher times 5. Share this to your friends, guys.
Yes, they are always very, very good, guys. And if you don't know how to redeem the codes here, just go inside your game. You can click on the top right of your screen. There is a box there. Click on
Mhm.
rewards and then go to
Rewards.
redeem. Exactly. And just type the code and you're gonna get our codes here, guys. Remember, you can use the codes throughout the whole tournament and also they will be available after as well. So if you miss one, you can go to our Discord and get the code. And
Yay!
before we start to talk about the second game, if you did log in on the website yet, go and log in on the Thor Cup website, guys. There are some rewards for you that are watching the game. So all you need to do is log in on the website and then watch for 10 or 15 minutes. But we hope that you keep watching the whole show because the match is going to be insane.
Yes. All right. And talking about insane, what's insane is that we don't know yet the map. I don't know if this is the final map card contest and if this is going to be the final deployed players, but I think Team Freedom's gonna go for their team and other
They're gonna
yeah, I
go for
think
the
this team.
primary team.
Yes, they have Zox, Mukamito, Nilo, Helios, and Adonis. Everyone's waiting. I think everyone's waiting for Adonis. He has already 830 plus thousand DP. And this is really a lot. I mean, during the um semifinals, I think this is not his DP yet, right? So I think they still had time to fix their characters, to develop it, to progress it. So I think this is it. This is the grand finals of characters for everyone. I think they're just so excited to be here right now, and likewise, me too, Sagara, and all the viewers right now. I mean, everyone is so excited to actually witness game number 2 for the evening. And going back to Merge P4, if Lin Sanity will be playing, this is going to be the second deployment count, especially for Skia as well, but and Ivital too. If so, then they will be left with only one deployment count and they will be conserving it at the most crucial part of our series, especially this is a best of 7 series. Other times, people or teams, they wanna reach until game number 7. So let's find out if they'll be doing that so or if this is going to be I really cannot tell right now since we're too early in our match. But all I can say is that both of the teams, they're really, really good and they deserve to be here. And I'm just in it for the games. I want to see more matches for the evening. So yeah, I hope that for this second match, I hope that Freedom will be able to tie the series. How about you, Sagara? What are your thoughts
Well,
for these
well,
two
this
teams?
this match is going to be one that's going to tell a huge story here, guys. Because for the first time, we're gonna have to watch the main team from the Merge Frontera 4 against the main
Mm.
team from the Freedom. But this map is also their best map for both teams. So whoever wins this one is going to send a message and is going to shake the mentality for the enemy team. Because even though the Merge Pantera 4 is already 1-0, they did face their main team from the Freedom, guys. But this time, they're gonna be able to actually go toe to toe. And if the match is not close, I mean, the mentality can be broken here. So let's see what is the strategy here. Let's see how they're gonna play. And I'm quite sure that Merge Pantera 4 knew what Freedom was going to do because Freedom was doing this the whole tournament. They always send one team, the team B or team A, and on the second game, they just swap everyone to play the other team. So the guys from the Merge Frontera 4, as soon as they saw the secondary team the first game, they knew the guys from the Freedom was going to use their main team here. So let's see how they're going to perform. Let's see what is the strategy here.
It's always the first clash. It's always the first clash wherein they just pour in all of their AoEs, all of their skills, status skills, terminal wings, oblivion wings. They there you go, frozen world. This is the clash that we've all been
Yes.
looking for. But right now, Lin Sant is going from the left side towards to the right. they did not immediately go into the middle of the clash, and everyone's really tanky right now. He's gonna go down, will be revived. Adonis too, and Zox as well. Ski on the other hand is taking damage, but they were able to take down Zox and Adonis in the process. So, I mean, even though they're being revived immediately there, still, it's a really huge advantage already here for Merge P4 as they've already taken down two from Freedom. Though this is really quite a long clash, I think Skia and the rest was able to win that, and now the advantage goes to Skia's team, which is Merge P4.
Yes, you're right. And you saw that they were actually able to get a team wipe. And you can see Skia using the
Yes.
foul build here. He's going on the front line and he's just breaking everyone's gears. In the meantime, all Ivital is doing is just go all in after they break the gears and they insta-shot them. And you can see that Lisette is using his Maya, so he's getting kills after kill against Helios. You can see that Helios cannot do anything here. And again, he just got killed again. So he already has 5 deaths because he cannot play against Lisette.
Adonis just wanna go after Skia, but Skia is very, very tanky. Now I see here that Adonis and Mukamito, they're being held. So they're having a hard time to really go after the supports, which is Salmonella and Ama Bear. So everyone's being sustained here, and that's just the first station. Now going towards the second station to charge up. Linsanity, very, very aggro here, throwing in the terminal wings there. Also, Mukamito will be going back for a bit. Ivital's going after Linsanity too. This double menace is just throwing in the damage towards Mukamitos. Mukamitos gonna go down. Less DPS now here for Freedom. Hilo's gonna go down. And this is not looking good for Team Freedom.
He does. You can see that Mukamito is trying to be the hero here, so he's always going on the backside. You can see this. He's again alone by himself. So he should not be doing this because every time that he does this, he gets insta killed by the enemy. And you can see that Nilo even tried to go behind the enemy line just to rescue Mukamito, and now he's in a really bad position here. And well, in the meantime, you can see that Ivital keep getting kills after kills after kills, and Helios cannot do anything because every time that he tries to use something, he gets killed by Insanity. I mean, Maya is just so powerful right now, and you can see that the Insanity even got Adonis in one single book. And as soon as he got wrestled, Ivital also got him as well. And you can see they're already moving to the last checkpoint. Let's see what the guys from Fido can do here.
They need to stop the cart from moving, or else this will be Merge P4's victory. Helios just here trying to contest, but gonna go down as well. Zox as well, and Adonis, they're gonna back up for a bit. They cannot get a single kill. Will Ivital be killed here? I don't think so. Ivital is just going in and out, and being sustained by Amabear and San Manila. So this duo, they're really good. They're doing their best. Adonis trying to go into the middle, but will be dying, and that's almost a wipe. Nilo here, the last man standing. Will she be, or will he be able to revive someone? No, I don't think so, as he will be respawning, and I think this would be almost the end of it.
Yes, you're right, and they're already almost in the end, and you can see that most of the guys from the Merge Pantera 4 did even die in the whole game, guys. So it's getting to a point to which Merge Pantera 4 is just sending a message. I mean, you cannot play against us because look at how many kills Insanity already got, and how many kills
2021.
was supposed to be the strongest Warlock, could do anything against the Merge. GG, guys.
Merge P4, their synergy, how they play, how they rotate, how they cycle and conserve their skills, how they layer their skills is always on point. And I mean, that was really a flawless gameplay coming from Merge P4 because Adonis and other player from Freedom. Yeah, Mukamito and Adonis, they were trying their best to actually go inside the stack, just to pick off the supports, Amabear and Salmonella.
Salmonella.
They were trying to go into the stack, but every time they try to go in, they're just catching all of the AOEs, the comets, the skills coming from Linsanity. On the other hand, Ivital is going after the backside, just killing Nakia and the rest. So this is just so hard for Freedom because this is already game number 2, and now we're currently at 2-0. meaning to say, having this kind of pressure towards freedom, so they need to reset the game. They need to have a win for our game number 3, or else this is not gonna look good.
Yes, you're right. But before we continue, guys, another gift code for you on your screen: 500 diamonds and 3 cards book. So you can even get some gachas there, get your purple, your gold card. I'm quite sure that you'll be able to get with this amazing code. Well, keeping up and talk about the matches, you could see the guys from Freedom was playing dis- disorganized. Every time
Mm-hmm.
that the assassins were going in, the guys from the mage and the priest were just backing off. So even for when they try to wrestle the assassins, they are getting caught out of position. And
Yes.
one thing that is very important to notice here, guys, is Helios. Helios is
Mm-hmm.
very, very strong. And you can see that he wasn't able to do anything because of
Mm-hmm.
insanity. So he got completely overwhelmed by insanity. So what she should do here is just focus on Ivital. He doesn't need to hit anyone else. Just focus on Ivital. But for some reason he was, I'm not sure what kind of combination he was using, but he
Mm-hmm.
was hitting everyone, and every time that he was hitting insanity, he
Mm-hmm.
got insta kill. So that's why he was in complete
Mm-hmm.
control in this game, and he wasn't able to
Mm-hmm.
do anything. In the meantime, Mukamito and Adonis, they need to go in together because they were getting killed by Insanity and Ivitel all the time. This cannot happen, and Mukamito cannot go there alone. He needs to have some support, and if he wants to go to the back line, he needs to wait for Adonis to go on the front line. Otherwise, they were just going to get disorganized again, and then they'll just get killed, just like we just watched. On the side of the Merge Frontera 4, they just play amazingly. You could see this Kia was just going on the front line every time that he had the airship
Yes.
at the fall, and he
Yeah.
was breaking the whole front line. And guys, if you are playing against this kind of build, you need to use Golem. You need to use Cornuts. Otherwise, you will get break. You won't have enough time for you to repair your gears because this
Mm-hmm.
build is super good.
Especially Team Freedom doesn't have a mechanic, so yeah, they definitely need to use those cards. You mentioned that Merch P4, they did their assignment. Definitely did their assignment. I mean, their game is on point. It's very flawless. Look at how many kills that Salmonella doesn't have a death. And Lin Sanity too, meaning to say Lin Sanity is well being sustained, well supported by Salmonella and Amabear. And Ivital is just doing his thing, Skia as well. And we're about to approach our game number 3. And yeah, I think Team Freedom, they need to step up. If they have any tricks up their sleeve, if they have any other strategy, now's the perfect time to actually employ that strategy. If they need to use shape ops in order to counter, or I mean at least have a match against Merge P4, now's the perfect time to do so, because Merge P4, they're already at 2-0. And again, for those who just tuned in, this is our current code. I believe that there are also other viewers that doesn't know that we are giving away code right now. So this is our code. We have 500 diamonds, and also is this a gacha ticket?
And
Yeah,
there's also the
card
3 card
coupon.
coupons. Yes.
Yeah, all right. Card coupons for everyone. Redeem it right now. Shout out to everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. We're already 900 plus here at the live. Keep on coming. We need 1,000 viewers for our first milestone reward for our concurrent viewer. If you don't know, we have a milestone reward. So share the live stream, eat dinner, and watch the games. We're approaching game number 3. Your thoughts, Sagara? This is really crucial for Team Freedom. What they need to adjust, or what do they need to do for game number 3?
Well, they will have to reset everything now because what's going to happen is the guys from Merge Frontera 4 is going to choose their map picker. And if they
Mm.
go for the card contest again, the guys from the Freedom, they will have no idea what kind of composition the guys from the Merge is going to use. So they
Mm-hmm.
need to pick here wisely. Maybe they should just send their B team again and try to do something different because I think the guys from the Merge are going to send their B team now because they already
Yes.
know they can beat anything they're gonna play, so they don't need to worry, at least not now. because the Freedom guys can adjust, can change something here. They can change their build and maybe give a harder battle to the guys that merge Frontera 4. But so far, it's going to be is being a really hard match for the side of Freedom. And now we already have the third map is going to get picky, guys, and like we mentioned, Merge Frontera 4 is the one that is going to choose this time. And let's see if they're gonna continue to use their A team or if they're gonna sub in their B team. But either way, well, this is the time for the B team to actually show how powerful they are. And guys, they are very powerful, okay? Well, you can see they are subbing Ivital for Jojo, and also they subbing Sushi for Salmonella. So let's see if they're gonna continue with this composition. But 1st they're gonna pick the lineup. The lineup, no, the map.
I mean, for sure. You wanna have Ivital and Salmonella to rest for a bit. I think even Linsanity should be resting for a bit, simply because Linsanity's deployment count's already depleted to last one deployment count. But yeah, if Linsani wants to play game number 3, who are we to stop him, right? But I mean, strategy wise, I think it's good to switch Linsanity and have them conserve their last deployment count. I think this is the team 2's time to shine with two Lindelas, Jojo, Sushi, Shadow, and Minabel. We haven't seen them deployed yet. They haven't played for the evening. This is going to be the first time that for the series, of course, for the series. We've watched them before, but for the series, this is their first time that we'll be seeing them, especially for Shadow, since it's always been Ivital. Now, this is the perfect time for Shadow, Minabel, and Sushi, Jojo, and Tulindelas. And what's really interesting with this lineup is that we only have one Archbishop to support everyone. Simply because Minabel, we know how glass cannon a ranger is. It's so hard to actually take care of a ranger. I am an Archbishop, and I don't want to say that I hate our rangers. I just have this love-hate situation when it comes to rangers. They're just so hard to take care of because
Yes, they are. They are two glass cannon. I mean, they can do a lot of damage, but
yes.
they get hit by one strong assassin. They will
Yeah,
get
one
killed.
hit. So
Exactly.
it's as if it's always my fault as an archbishop if my ranger dies. So yeah, I have this love-hate situation. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love rangers. It's just me, not you.
Well, well. It looks like the guys from the Frido is already adapting. We keep
Mm-hmm.
mentioning since the beginning of the match that they should
Mm-hmm.
just save Persephone to play against Insanity. And on the
Mm-hmm.
previous match, they did use Persephone. So they
Ooh.
had a really hard time playing against Insanity. She was able to kill
Mm-hmm.
over 20 players, but this time you can see they're going to face the team B, and they are sending their team B, but with two differences. They swap
Mm-hmm.
the priests. So now they have Zox and Persephone on the Helios team. In the meantime, we have Nakia and Nilo for the B team. And
Mm-hmm.
another thing that is very important to mention here is, guys, if
Mm-hmm.
the guys from the Freedom wins this one, it means their B
Mm-hmm.
team is stronger than the B team from the Merge Frontera 4. Of course, if they play correct and if they stomp. But if it is a toe-to-toe, if it is a close match, it won't mean too much. But
Mm-hmm.
it is at least a light in the end of the tunnel, because the
Mm-hmm.
guys from Freedom definitely need something here. Because if they lose this one, they're gonna get their back under the next to the ropes, and then it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
really hard for them to actually do something.
Yeah, and you don't want to be cornered. You don't want to be pushed back into a corner just like that. They need to fight back. They need to retaliate. So let's see if Freedom will be able to finally get a score here. Both of the team Bs will be deployed, and now this is the um perfect usage
Oh,
of the terminal wings, and Shadow is actually taking damage Sushi as well, but Freedom will be the first one to die there, just like that. And Nilo, someone already transformed. That's going to
yeah, it was Nakia.
be Nakia has
Exactly.
gotten the bloody murder.
Yes, you're right. And you can see the the Shadow and Sushi is already doing the hard work here. They are getting a lot of kills, and Shadow is going for Nilo, but Nilo was able to actually run away.
Oh
But
no!
you can see the
Wow.
Mirabelle is sniping her by the
Yes.
other side of the map. Really good range by the sniper.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you can see that Divine Wiz was able to get the first kill for the team. But was not enough because it was insta kill by Shadow again. And you can see that Shadow is keep getting kills after kills and he's going run. In the meantime, you can see that Friedrich try to stack up his spear and was finally able to take down Sushi. So he's using a different build this time. He usually was running a sword build, but this time he's going for the spear, which is stronger, especially when they are facing a stronger opponent. And now for the first time they were actually able to get Nilo and also his Osiris. In the meantime, Jojo was also got killed, but Shadow is going run against everyone else. You can see
Yes,
that
and
Nakia already got another scroll and freedom as well.
yeah, they keep on getting the MVPs, but they can't seem to get a kill. They need to get a kill here right now. Tulindelas, Banded Fate, still taking damage, almost about to go down there. But Tulindelas, a very tanky, will be sustained as well. Sushi will be caught up in the middle right there. Shadow looking for a target. On the other hand, Nilo critically low together with Nakia, but Evil Chaz will be the one who's gonna go down. 25 to 7, 2 minutes in our clock here. We still have a lot of time, and still they need to regroup. You mentioned that Freedom keeps on being scattered and all over the place, and they're doing that once again here. Third time around. They need to regroup. They need to have a good fortress and just attack. Jojo's gonna go down once again there, but still not won't be enough. 29 to 9 here. We're seeing Tulindelas very tanky, just supporting his teammates there. Nakia, they keep on securing the MVPs, but they cannot seem to secure the kills.
Yes, you're right. And for some reason, the only guys they are focused is Jojo. But Jojo does not have any streak. So even
Yes.
if she get killed, she won't get a lot of
Doesn't
points.
matter.
The same thing for Sushi. They need to kill Shadow. They need to kill Minabelle. Especially
Minabelle.
they need to go for Shadow because if they kill Shadow, they will get a lot of points.
Yes.
But again, guys, they are not focused correctly. They're just going for anyone they are seeing. Again,
Yes.
they're trying to go for Jojo. And now they're even trying to go for Minabelle.
Or Minabelle. I
Definitely
mean,
not
Minabelle's
enough.
a good target. I think Minabelle's a good target, especially if you can keep Minabelle away from Tulindelas, then that would be a good one. But Tulindelas really good when it comes to supporting Shadow. Shadow's about to go down, and that is it. Were they able to get Shadow? No, I don't think so. Shadow has been
Yes.
sustained 50 to 15. Just a matter of 10 more points here. Frozen Verse will be used here and casted, even Terminal Wings. But still, Minabelle on to this little life. Oh, finally,
Yes.
Minabelle has been killed. Then they'll be able to get 22 points. But will that be suffice? Will that be enough? I don't think so. They need to kill Shadow.
Yeah, but it's been really hard for them to actually do something against Shadow because Freedom, again, he got the MVP. So they only have two DPS here, Divine Wiz and Evil Child. But Evil
Yes.
Child is not going for Shadow. He's not playing with
Yeah.
for their team. They just keep focusing Jojo for absolutely no reason. They
Nothing.
need to support Shadow. So they need to regroup here and go for Shadow. But Shadow is playing super smart now. All he needs to do is survive. If he stay alive, he's going to easily win this one. But he's going all in on Divine Wiz. Let's see if Divine Wiz can actually turn the tables here, use the safe throw and try to use the book. And you can see that Shadow just keep getting away all the time. And he's going again, guys. And you can see that Minabelle is also coming with him. So let's see if they will actually be able to kill them. And it was not enough. You can see he was able to kill Nilo in the middle of everyone here. And we keep following him.
Shadow's very sneaky. Just running out and about. Just, no one's looking after Shadow. And just 5 seconds before we conclude, this is another match taken by Merge P4 and Shadow here going away with 37 points. Yeah, you mentioned that no one is eyeing Shadow, and that is evidently true. We've seen Shadow just going into the clash and going out and just running, and no one's actually focused firing him. Everyone's just focusing on Jojo, where we have Mina what's the
Minabel.
name? Minabel. Minabel's an easy target. Or if you don't want to get Minabel, then at least get the support first, the Archbishop first, and then eventually get the DPS. Because they've been securing the MVP scrolls, which is I mean, from all of the matches from the evening, I can say that this third map was really good. I think this is a good run for Team Freedom, but not the best. We know that still have more, but if only they try to focus fire
Yeah, the
on the
target selection.
points.
Yes, the target
Yes.
selection was not good, guys. For some reason, they kept going for the scroll, which is okay if you are playing a stronger enemy. But for this
Mm-hmm.
one, they are already behind, so they need to get the points. And for them to get the points, they need to get the killers. It's okay for you to get Jojo. It's okay for you to get Tulin, but you need to get the killers because they are the one that has the streak. If they got Minabel, which actually they got Minabel once
They
and then
got
they,
it.
yes, the score just went out. But if
From
they went for
11 to
Shadow,
22.
yes. So if they got Shadow two times, they were actually able to turn the tables around,
Yes.
especially because Shadow was the star of this team right now, and you could see that he got a lot of kills and a lot of key kills. He was able to kill Evil Child several times. In the meantime, for some reason, Divine Wiz and Evil Child was not aiming for the correct targets, so they did play really, really well this time, guys.
Mm-hmm.
They need to talk through, they need to focus, they need to go for the correct targets.
And talking about focus your attention to our next code, ROO Thor ROOTH Origins 1. You'll get to have Diamond times 500, Reputation Chest times 50, and Super Cookie times 100. No, times 10.
Then
Times
times 10.
10.
Well, I wish it was 100.
Don't get the 90 super cookies from me. I won't give you guys. It's just 10. I'm just testing if you guys are alert. Okay? So once again, please redeem this code. This is for everyone. And hey, I just want to congratulate everyone for reaching 1,000 viewers. Yay! Our
Yes.
next concurrent viewer milestone is going to be 2,000. So share the live stream.
Yes, please don't forget to share with your friends or even with your enemies, guys. But let's go for the 2Ks now because more rewards are coming.
Okay.
And well, we are gonna get to the match number 4, and this is die.
Woo!
It is now. It is die or now,
Now
guys.
or never.
Never,
Do
never,
or
exactly.
die. But here's
Because
the
well,
status first. All right. So you
yes.
mentioned that Minabel and Shadu are the ones actually getting the kills, and you are correct. Especially Shadow with 37 points there, 17 kills, 0 deaths. He has not been killed. With 24.2 rating, he is our MVP. Evil Child was really good during that match. I mean, he has 21 points and 8 kills. So this is a more improved version of their team. But it's not sufficient. It's not enough. They still need to step up some more. They still need to set up their A game because we're almost at game number 4 and this is the deciding factor who will be our grand champions, and you want to stop Merch P4 from getting away with the grand champion title, right? So you want to give out your best here at game number 4, and it's going to be bringing us back to team deathmatch.
Yes, you're right. But one thing that is very important to mention here, guys, they got two Lindellas. So we only
Mhm.
have Skias that did die a single time in the whole elimination match now. So unfortunately, two Lindellas got killed this time. And guys, Merge before did drop a single match in the whole elimination.
Wow.
So will they be able to be
Record breaking.
flawless? Yes, flawless throughout the whole tournament. Let's see if Freedom can actually come back here because they do have the tools, they do have the players, they do have the power, the cards, they have everything. They just need to play better because they did use the composition right on the second game, and for the third game, which was the one that we just saw, their target selection was not good. It was really, really bad. They keep going for the wrong target, and
Mm.
for that they just got kill after kill by Shadow. So
But
great
I
job
have
by
to commend who was the the ranger? Mina Bell, because Mina
Minabel.
Bell is perfect when it comes to sniping, just throwing the shots there and it's connecting. I think it's one of the reason why they're being scattered and just looking for someone who's attacking them and just focusing their fire towards that person. Whether it's Jojo or Mina Bell, but the main culprit should be Shadow. So I think that's one of the reason why they are disoriented, or they want to know where the damage is coming from. And Minabel is really sneaky when it comes to positioning. So it's always a free hit. And when you notice Minabel, it's too late. You've already been damaged like 80%, and it's just about time for Shadow to just actually give you the final blow. But here we go. The situation is right like this. For everyone who just tuned in, we're already at 3-0. This is game number 4. This is a best of 7 series, meaning to say, if Merge P4 will be able to win game number 4, then they will be our grand champions for the Thor Cup Season 1 here at NA server. If if for game number 4, Team Freedom will be able to take that win, then it's going to be a 3-1 for our series.
Yes, the Freedom will have to use their main team here this time, and they know the guys from the Merge Pantera 4 is also going to use the A team. And now they already did their adjustment. They're gonna use Persephone, and Helios need to play better. He need to just keep going for the assassin. No one else. He just need to kill the assassin. Because if he gets Ivitel, Adonis and Mukamito can kill the others. Because Persephone is going to be the one that is going to be in charge for Linsanity. Even if she dies, she's going to bring Linsanity with her. In the meantime, Adonis and Mukamito need to go for the priest, and Helios need to deal with Ivitel. And they do have the damage, guys. They are very, very strong. And you can see that if you already play against one of these guys, you know that they can one shot if they are ready enough, if they are set up enough, and they need to do this now. Also, they need to just avoid going for Skia, because Skia is super tanky, and killing her won't change anything because your Giz will be already broken, so it won't change anything. So just focus on the priest, just go for Ivitel first. So only thing that Alice needs to do is play behind the enemies, play on the backside, because your job is just go for Ivitel. As soon as you get Ivitel, you can go in, you can go for the priest, but do not move in before you get the assassin first. Otherwise, you're just going to get farmed by Linsanity again, guys. So let's go for the next match. It's going to be a hell of one.
Yes, I'm looking at the score right now. Everyone, Dear Adventurers, 3-0 Merge P4 against Team Freedom. This might be the last of our series. I don't know, but hopefully Team Freedom will be able to at least get 1 point here. Now they're stacking, going up against someone. Frozen Worlds not catching up anyone. Even the Terminal Wings too, I think, did not catch anyone. Or Helios about to go down, but will sustained by Persephone and Zox as well. And everyone's just throwing in all of their shots and their skills. Zox here with the holy word there and gonna go back for a bit. But Mukamito will be the first one to die here, but will be sustained and resurrected as well because they have a double Archbishop. Still 15-15. A lot of layering of skills. Comets will be used as well. Gravity field as well. But no one's being stuck for a bit right now. Epiclesis, just in case. And this is one hell of a clash. Sox about to go down. Sox the first one to go down together with Helios. This is gonna be 15-13 just like that.
Yes, and you can see the Helios keep going forward and try to get everyone there, but for some reason he's just focused on Insanity again. So every time that he gets a kill, he gets insta-kill. And now Ivitel just went to the back line with Insanity and using a beautiful Oblivion, were able to actually go for a team wipe. And it looks like the team from the Merge Frontera 4 is coming to be the grand champion here, guys.
I don't want to say it yet, but yeah, 15-19 here. This is really exciting. Zox about to go down as well. Persephone will be going down. If no Archbishop, then there's no resurrection. So 15-5, no make it 4. And it's just 4 of them. Persephon's gonna go down there. Ivital is a god literally right now. Salmonella almost gonna go down, but will be sustained. Let me take it back. Salmonella's gonna go down, but Ama Bear will be able to. Let's see if Ama Bear will be able to sustain or resurrect that, and that is the end of it. Our grand champion for the NA server Thor Cup Season 1 is none other than Merge P4.
Well, congratulations
Wow.
to the champion, guys. And they did the whole run flawless. They did drop a single match throughout the elimination. This is just show how strong is this team. And Iskia didn't die a single time throughout the tournament. So
Wow.
amazing run by all of them. You could see that we all gonna see the damage dealt by these players, but Sanity and Ivital just wow. I mean,
I'm waiting for the
I'll
fireworks. I'm waiting for the fireworks. Do we have like fireworks here? But the grand champions of the season 1 Thor Cup finally. Is it an expected run for Merge P4? I know we have a lot
it
of
wasn't,
supporters.
but I don't think it was. I mean,
Mhm.
they being the winners by didn't drop a single match, I would say it is a very surprise thing to say, because
Oh.
Freedom is very strong, and they fought against other very strong teams like the other Merge Frontera 4 from the
Mhm.
Frontera 5, and they did. I mean, it was not even close, to be honest. They were
Mhm.
just winning very easily throughout the whole elimination, and well, congratulations, because they definitely deserve this. They played really well. Their formation
Mhm.
was amazing, and they understood how the opponent was trying to do, and they just
Yeah.
play using their strength and doing some
I think
counter
so
strategy
too.
as well.
I think that Team Freedom having so many guillotine cross, I think they've already prepared and they have Skia with them. Like they know that if an enemy team has a guillotine cross, the only implication is to like dive into the stack, right? If you're a guillotine
Yes.
cross, you only have like one job, and that's to jump into the stack, look for the supports, and I think Merge Paper was able to anticipate that since the opponent has four built-in cross, which also goes to show why one of their rangers, Sushi, changed job. I don't know if this is a last minute change,
It
but
is. It is.
oh yeah, I think they've really understood the assignment and they've studied their opponent really well, and it worked out. It really worked out for them, and they will be hailed as our Thor Cup Season 1 Grand Champions. This is the Season 1 with the record-breaking no deaths coming from Skia. Who else?
Well, I think we had
Is it
a
just
record
Skia
breaker for some players. Yes, only
or
Skia was the
everyone?
only.
For
No, only,
everyone.
yeah. I mean, only Skia was the one that did die, and Tulin Dallas only died once, which was on the
Mhm.
previous match. But all of them played really well, and we have
Mhm.
another gift code here, guys. So don't miss out.
More.
More.
More. We have here
Yes.
diamond times 500, enchanting coin, up chest times 1, and guild token box times 2. I'm correct. Okay,
Yes,
more.
you're
If
correct.
you say more, if you say more, then maybe RO will be giving more, guys. So keep on commenting at the comment section. More codes.
Yes, please. We need more, and I think they'll bring more really goals, because based on what they were giving to us on the previous match, I think they will have at least one more code. So
Hopefully,
stay
hopefully.
tuned. Yes, stay tuned, because we still have some analysis to do. We still have to see the score for the last match, and it's very important to notice the damage dealt by Helios in this last match was way higher
Wow.
than the one that they did on the card. You're gonna see that he was able to deal 70k, 70 million, if I remember correct. But again, he was not aiming for Ivitel. He was trying to go for everyone else, because there was a point which they start to become desperate and try to be the hero. And when this time start to come, it means that your team is just going to get crumbles, because it's very hard for you to do something against a very good team like the Mage Pantera 4. And we're gonna do some analysis later on to show the exact position when Elias tried to go in, and then as soon as he started to use the comet, and the book he gonna get reflect by insanity again, and he's going to get killed. And as soon as he drop, Ivy Tell is going to go for the back line and going to get a triple kill, and basically
Yeah.
the game
Later on, Sagara will have his what do you call that? That app,
analysis.
an analysis time. Later on, he will show you guys the perfect moment, what have turned the tables, what could be the pivotal point of each match. So later on, please do wait for the highlights. And later on, we're gonna show you the status as well of each map, who are the MVP, and so on and so forth. Later on, we're gonna show you. And at this point, we're just waiting for the status to be presented here, and also the updated bracket. Imagine top 32 down to top 2, and now we've already witnessed who is our grand champion, and it really feels so good to be named as the grand champion. Of course, good game, well played to Team Freedom. They've given their best, they've given their all. They deserve to be here, but unfortunately, their journey will end here as Merge P4 will be our victors. And another code! Thank you so much, ROO
Yes.
Merge P4 Thor Champ.
So don't forget to collect this code, guys. And I was just reading the rewards for the first place, and well, they're gonna get a champion mount, which is amazing,
Wow.
guys. It's very flexible for you to use in game because they are completely exclusive. Only you and your team is going to have it. It doesn't matter if you're gonna have the Thor Cup Season 2 later on. This one is exclusive for you. So because all the tournaments are different, so you are the only one that is going to have it besides your teammates. Congratulations to everyone. And not only the amount, but you're going to have the title, you're going to have the chat bubble, you're going to
Wow.
have the frame. Oh, I'm really
Flex.
jealous,
You
jealous
also
about the
have
frame.
one, right? You
Yeah,
also
but
have.
it's not as good as this one. I mean, I'm going to try harder next time because I want to be the
Yeah.
champions as well. And also, they're going to have some optional origin sigils, statue as well, with some light dark feathers box.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. You deserve it. And also to everyone who joined, participated, you guys deserve to be here at top 32. And also, good game well played to everyone, especially to our viewers, to our dear adventurers. So if you just comment in more codes, more, who knows? We might
Yes.
drop more, right? Who knows?
Yes. Who
So
knows?
keep on sharing the live stream, and shout out to everyone. Do you have anyone to greet? I just want to greet everyone from Islud to Emis, guildmates, Onyx, and to everyone that's currently watching: Carlo, Tabs, Anlene, Rafael. Who else is at the chat? Bruno. Hello, hola guys. Hello.
Hello. Hello, guys. Shout out to everyone that is watching, especially to all the Frontera 4 players, because again,
Oh,
the guys who are
congrats.
the winners, and they already won the Odin Cup, and now they are the winners for the Thor Cup. It means this is,
Oh,
well,
so they're the champions for the Odin Cup.
exactly.
Season.
These players also won the Odin Cup. So it's
Oh.
just like the global server, which Rise was the champion, and then the same team was also the winner for the Thor Cup. Well, it
Oh,
looks
it's
like
a different story for us, because for let me just share. Let me share. All right,
please,
for
please.
for the season 1 of Odin Cup, it is the Indos Rise. But for the
Yes.
season 2, it has been Legends, the Thais. So there's a rivalry with the Thais and the Indos. but
Well, let's
but
see
yeah,
if you're
that's
gonna have something similar here because we need. But before we need a merge for the Frontera 4, guys, because
uh-huh.
the server is the only server that didn't have a merge yet. And now another gift
Oh.
code.
Yes,
So
more! More! Freedom fighting! Freedom
yes,
fighting! See, if you just comment in more, probably ROO gods, no, ROO devs gods will hear you. So keep on commenting and following their social media channels, their Discord. All right, guys, keep on redeeming our codes. We have a lot for this evening. This is the grand finals.
yes, you're right. And if you did connect to the website yet, go to the website, guys. All you need to do is watch 10 or 15 minutes, and you're gonna get plenty of rewards. Also, join
Wow.
the Discord. because we're gonna have new classes coming to our server next week, and you are gonna get all the information on our Discord. So we soon, so I think on Tuesday we're gonna have the patch notes with all the information, and you can read the patch notes on Discord as well. So it's very important to you to actually join there, because not only the information you're gonna get there, but also some exclusive events. There are 2 or 3 events that is happening on our Discord at the moment, and you're gonna get a lot of good rewards as well. So go join now.
All right, don't forget to join. All right. Okay, so for me, I would like to thank all of our adventurers, our back end team, the prod team, the tech team, also Drake, and also my partner here, Sagara, for being an amazing shoutcaster and leading and carrying me and welcoming here at Latin America server. Time for me to go back to global. Thank you guys. How about you, Sagara?
Well, it was a pleasure to be here, guys, to casting this amazing tournament alongside for Nick, a veteran for the global server, and everyone for the production, and Drake, that also was the caster on the semifinal, and especially you that was watching us. And if you have any feedback to us, you can give in game, you can give on Discord, or even send a message throughout any channel. Thank you, everyone, to watch, and I see you on the next tournament.
Bye.
Bye bye.